Welcome everybody to Lords of the West. Yes, the DLC, I guess the first DLC of AoE2 DE is upon us. And with it we get two new civilizations, the Burgundians and the Sicilians. I have already videos on those guys. And of course we get three new campaigns, one for each of the new civs, plus Edward Longshanks, so we actually have a Britons campaign. Because it used to be that all we had for decades was Agincourt, which is barely even a scenario, and then later we got Cyprus. But that's it for Britons, and for such an important civ in so many of the most famous campaigns, it's pretty nice that we are getting it. Now, it is going to be the easiest campaign, so we're going to go in increasing order of difficulty, because that makes sense to me. And before I jump into it, I know that there's going to be a lot of new people watching this video, so one, welcome. I do lots of campaign videos and multiplayer videos, so definitely do leave a subscription. Yeah, that's the YouTube one. I'm great at selling out. Definitely subscribe if you're new. And without further ado, let's get in to our first of the three Edward Longshanks. Edward Longshanks, a bitter hostage of rebel barons, Edward Longshanks vows to reclaim his birthright and lead a shattered England to unprecedented heights of prestige and fortitude. A shrewd commander and a cunning politician, his merciless methods are effective yet amoral. Follow him, and his thirst for power and glory takes him throughout England, Wales, Scotland, and even on crusade. In this campaign, you will play as the Britons. And this is 1264 to 1307. And yes, this is the same Edward Longshanks from William Wallace. We're kind of playing as the bad guys. It's kind of the theme. As with Burgundians, you play as the enemies of Joan of Arc. And I don't really know for the Hotvils, but yeah, Edward Longshanks. Number one is going to be a vain ambition. And looks like we're in southern England. And I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit, because I know that previously the intro slides and stuff could be quiet. So yeah, vain ambition, let's go.
It is the curse of all royalty to be compared with their forebears. My illustrious father built himself a kingdom in his youth. Now I can barely hold on to it in mine. I hear all of the nobility's whisperings at court. They say that I may be king of England by birth, but I will never be so by merit. That I, Edward II, am unworthy of my father's name. How much longer until these whispers become cries of rebellion? My heart quivers when I visit his tomb in the abbey. I am racked by fear. It claws at my soul like the talons of demons. Fear that I will prove them right. That I will disgrace this family's legacy, as my grandfather did. Yet I must not give in. I will study my father's reign, and hope that it will imbue me with his strength, the fortitude that I so lack. My father, Edward, spent his youth watching in disgust as his ineffectual father, Henry, drove England to the brink of ruin. When his subjects could bear his ruinous reign no more, a rebellion led by the Baron Simon de Montfort deposed Henry, leaving his kingdom in tatters. After the disastrous Battle of Lewes, the baronial forces captured and jailed my father and grandfather in Hereford. Some kings begin their rise to the throne from within the palace. Edward began his from the anguish of imprisonment. Yet even when the future seems bleak, fate occasionally extends its hand and offers allies from the most unlikely of places.
A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Anyway, let me turn the volume back down a little bit. Anyway, so here we are. I am so excited for this, guys. You guys know I love me some campaigns. So we got Edward Longshanks must survive, and Gilbert de Clare must survive. Lord Edward is restricted to castle age and a pop limit of 125. You can escape to Hereford in any of three ways: by stealing a damaged ship, with a leap from a tower or on the town wall, or most perilously, fighting your way out through the front gate. Be aggressive. Some of your opponents are initially weak and will crumble to an early attack, but could pose a problem if left to develop unchecked. Do not destroy what you can conquer. Gloucester, Kenilworth, Hereford, and the Welsh can be subdued by leveling any town centers and castles and will support you thereafter. The baronial forces will fight to the bitter end, but they are being supplied by the local towns. Each one subdued means less resources for this deadly enemy. Lord Edward, blue. Aw, come on. Why aren't we in red? It's the color of the English. Oh, that's a little bit sad. I was hoping we'd be red, man. Like, it's, we're the bad guys in William Wallace and all that stuff. But regardless, we are currently held prisoner in Hereford, but with an unlikely ally, Gilbert de Clare has arrived with his squires to spring Edward from captivity. Worcester is a small town on the River Severn. Severn. I know, like, all of the English stuff has really weird pronunciations. In the center of the map, its people are sympathetic to Edward and will join his cause should he arrive. Okay, so I guess we gotta go to Worcester. Gloucester lies further down the river Severn to the south. It is initially vulnerable and poorly defended, but given time will harass Edward with armies of longswordsmen and elite skirmishers. Kenilworth is also red. That's kind of weird. It's a small castle to the northeast. It's a garrison of spearmen, and like Cav possess only a token threat, but rumor has it that Simon the Younger has captured camp nearby with a large force. Hereford is a fortified town, and to the west is situated on the fork of the rivers Wye and Lug. It fields a powerful army of sergeants and crossbowmen, and will bring mangonels to assail Edward's holding. More red? The baronial forces are the fierce elite of the rebel army and camped in several locations. For the moment they remain idle, but expect to face droves of knights and men-at-arms when they strike. To the west and northwest lie the lands of the Welsh. These deadly spearmen, skirms, and longbowmen will also construct battering rams when going on the offensive. Oh, you know what?
Come, Lord Edward. Let us make haste whilst the town lies asleep.
My apologies, guys. I was casting earlier, and it was blue versus purple, so I turned on team colors. So, that's my bad. I didn't know it changed that in the scout report. Yeah, see, now it's like cyan. Now the baronial forces are blue. We're red. I didn't know it was like that. Interesting. Edward Longshanks is a spearman. Here he is. Look at him saying, "What's up, nerds?" 7 attack, no armor, 120 HP is really underwhelming. And then we got Gilbert de Clare, who's a long swordsman. Now let us bust out of here. Hereford is the Normans, i.e. Sicilians. Kind of weird that they're called the Sicilians in-game, but they're always Normans in campaigns. I saw that with Bari. And the baronial forces are also Sicilians, i.e. Normans. And everyone else is Britons. And because we're no pansies here, we're not going to go to the river, we're not going to go to the tower and just jump through that way. We're going to go frickin' bust our way out like the bosses we are.
We have no choice but to carve our way out through the main gate. I will protect you with my life, Lord Edward.
The traitors hewn down bold Gilbert. How can a man who cannot protect even his most loyal followers ever aspire to rule?
It's okay.
Come, Lord Edward. Let us make haste and escape whilst the town
You can be a little stubborn at times, I know. But they say it's a way out. I don't think we can get any reinforcements in here. It's okay, I have a much better track record of not losing heroes compared to Viper.
We have no choice but to carve our way out through the main gate. I will protect you with my life, Lord Edward.
Debating. What? No! Help out! Dang it! Oh crap, I think that's uphill. Why don't we have any armor? Ah! Okay, so they're mostly full HP, which isn't really all that great for us. But, there are these little hills in the town of... where are we in? Hereford. Hereford, not Thereford. Ooh, what if we garrison inside this tower? What if he How are we incapable of garrisoning? That's not how this game works. Crap. Okay, we're gonna make this work.
Come, Lord Edward. Let us escape whilst the town lies asleep.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Who has more HP? Okay, Edward has the most HP. He's also probably a little bit faster since he's a spearman, which are faster than swordsmen. We're gonna use him to debate some of the guards.
We have no choice but to carve our way out through the main gate. I will protect you with my life, Lord Edward.
Just have to be a little bit clever. We got this. We're no pansies. There's one. There's two. No, 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 no. Okay, good. That wasn't close. Phew. Good thing we did that our first try. Really showing what masters of Age of Empires we are. But nonetheless, we proved how stubborn and or dumb we are. And we get to walk out the front gate like heroes. Yos. Oh, here's Worcester. Worcester.
Your loyalty will not be forgotten, children.
Oh, okay.
Let us hurry to Worcester. Raise an army
Worcester?
and pay these arrogant
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's
the
Worcester.
wages of treachery.
Anyway, now we actually... Ooh! Gilbert declares a Coustier 40 attack with the charge mechanic. And Edward Longshanks has some pretty good stats now that he is a horse. Anyway, wait, what? I don't know why Worcester. I guess it's just an area. Use the power of your OP Coustier bonus. There we go. Yeah, the Coustier is the Burgundian unique unit that has a cooldown for like a massive attack boost. Like 40. I think that's the same value as the elite one. Anyway, we'll ride overland. These are just some light cav. Interesting how they do have the, like, at least one of the new civs in the first scenario of what will likely be the first campaign for most people. Since it's, one, it's the enemy of William Wallace, and two, it's labeled as the easy one. Just so they can try and sneak the new snivs in there. Ah! Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. You guys want to help out? What? Why are you stuck? Oh my goodness, he stopped moving. Alrighty, so despite what our architecture looks like, we are only in the feudal age. So we are going to need to get ourselves an eco. Okay, so we have like 15 minutes until Simon de Montfort learns that we have escapade. But we have some sheep nearby, and we are Britons. So we're going to get that shepherding bonus. And we will be doing our very best to make lots of longbowmen in this campaign, don't you worry. Ooh, we have some boar, too, and berries. I mean, you can see from, like, a design perspective... I'm sorry, guys, I talk about, like, game design a lot. When you're making an introductory scenario to, you know, like, official content, you kind of want to make it play out in a way that is, one, both exciting, because you don't want to give people just, like, you know, 3 villagers in a town center and a scout cavalry, because that's not too exciting. Remember, you only need 5 on sheep with Britons. But you also don't want it to just kind of be like, oh, okay, we're just going to fight our way through, and you're not actually playing the core RTS mechanics of Age of Empires. So we kind of have that more exciting bit in the beginning with the escape. And then we end up over here, where we're given a base that is relatively similar to what you would find in multiplayer, with a bunch of sheep, berries, stone, gold, wood, boar, all that stuff. Anywho. Oh wait, no, we already have, like, out and about. Oh, Edward actually doesn't need to survive, nor does Gilbert declare. I declare that. Nice. So we don't have any official objectives right now, we just have to build up our forces and, you know, not multi-sheep, but, you know, we're not doomed to success in some respects, I suppose. Just gonna scout around, see what's going on. I did turn off small trees, as people have been asking that for a while, so we get the full campaign experience. You know, it's not multiplayer, we don't have to be super hardcore. And to everyone, that is my Corgi Dash in the background barking, because he's probably wanting to play Stick, which is his favorite toy. He'll be making lots of cameos in my videos, or does in general. Ah, what are you doing, villagers? Please! So we got a blacksmith, 2 ranges. You know, we get one of each of the main production buildings, blacksmith market, but we have 2 ranges to sort of, you know, give us even more incentive to go for archers. Anyway, I know we can click up, but I do want to get at least a little bit of a better eco up and running. Whoops, he said as he idles his town center. But the map's very pretty. I'm not too sure who did each of these campaigns, by the way. Or I know Philadelphia did the Sicilian one, so he, by process of elimination, didn't do this one. But, we shall see. We still have a little bit of time, but with our pop limit of 125, we're probably going to want to get up to around 65 to 70 vills. Deesh. Click up on, like, 26 pop sounds good. Now, I don't think the enemy's score has increased in a while, so I assume that this, like, little waiting period is just the enemies not doing anything, just to give players a head start. If I had to guess. Anyway, let's start making some archers. Good thing we remembered double bit axe early. Oh, the sheep are almost here. It's very exciting being a corgi, by the way. Ooh, there's a relic. That was weird, I couldn't place it for a second. Whatever. I'm not trying to scout too far afield, because I don't want to just run into a bunch of enemies. But just kind of see what resources are around. Okay, there's Kenilworth. Now, I remember them saying something about, like, small towns nearby and stuff like that. We made a mistake, didn't we? I feel like we made a mistake. guess get those guys, even though we're not even mining stone yet. But hey, we are going to be able to boom once we hit Castle Age with some nice cheap Briton town centers. And that's going to be pretty feels good, man.
Ready.
Send you guys over here.
Mandatum. Equilin.
Send you guys over here, I guess. Get those guys. We are going to be making plenty of longbowmen, don't worry. But, not yet. We're not quite there. Oh, here we are. Take advantage of those nice cheap Briton town centers. I wonder if our heroes benefit from upgrades. As a rule, they don't if they're renamed, but if they're actual, like, units, like actual hero units, then they do. I've been spending a lot of time in the scenario editor with the new updates and the new civs, but I haven't actually checked out the heroes yet. But we'll have to give that a glance in a little bit. For now, we have another 3 minutes to Saracen attack. Oh, we don't need that many on gold. Hunter.
Ready. Hunter.
Oh, let's get a university for ballistics. Right in the middle of the road. Now, I imagine we're going to be attacked from a lot of different directions at once. Ah! Also, note that gray is like a new color. I mean, it's still gray, but it's much darker in color. This is to further contrast it with the fact that they added the white color. For Gaia, specifically. Like, it's not a playable color, it's just always the color for Gaia. Which is pretty nice. One more minute. So it did suggest to be aggressive. I know I haven't been aggressive so far, but once you know, they declare war on us or whatever, we should have a strong enough economy, all that stuff.
So the tall
There we go.
prince has escaped my clutches. For now, I shall assemble the baronial army myself and prove him to be as foolish as his father.
Wales casts its lot in the barons. We will help you return the brash Longshanks to his cell.
Our holdings in
Wow.
Worcester support but a small force. We must strike quickly to bring our rivals back into the fold and even the odds.
Let's get a siege workshop, because we're going to be needing that. And let's go after Kenilworth, because they have a pretty low score. And we cannot reach Imperial Age. Wait, what's attacking me? I don't know. And we have to destroy enemy town centers and castles to subdue subordinates. Or to subdue opponents. Guys, I feel like we might have made a mistake. No! I feel like we might have made a mistake. They only have +1/+1.
Stand firm and fight on valiantly in my stead.
Simon the Younger camps to the northeast near Kenilworth. Strike with you swiftly, Lord Edward, lest he join his army with that of his father.
Okay. So we're definitely going to do that. We just need to remuster a bit of an army here. Britons with the faster working ranges is going to be quite convenient. And that's probably why there's a big old army here, is because Simon the Younger is here. But we ended up fighting most of his army already. We do have these guard towers here, and they actually have yeomen. Stop it! Ripperino. Oh well, at least we eventually took down their army. Almost have enough stone for a castle. Please mine gold. That's why I built you here. Oh, oh, it's Gloucester. We might want to pick up murder holes, actually. Now, here's a fun fact. Even if we get the buildings converted to us, i.e. we ride into, what is it, Worcester, and get all of their buildings, if we research murder holes, and they didn't have murder holes, we will still get the bonus for murder holes. It's not something that is only for units you train. It's just, like, for everything you have. Anywho. Get leather archer armor.
Ready. Bulden. Mandatum. Brayton. Bulden.
Just regroup with those guys, and then we'll take out Simon the Younger. Same goes for ballistics, by the way. I think. Pretty sure. So yeah, we're not going to focus... Okay, so there's their castle. So let's just focus down said castle. And then I think they join us. Clicking stuff is hard. Okay, now we can build a castle. So, other than the baronial forces, the Welsh have the highest score. And they are the lands of the Corgi. And I know from experience that Corgis are terrifying. And therefore the Welsh must be as well. That is 7 pierce armor. And that means my crossbows are dealing a whopping 1 damage. I really don't need much food income anymore. I mean, I'm gonna be just making, like, archers and siege. Probably in later scenarios I'll have to add in some halbs or something. Ooh, achievement unlocked! And Chivalrous Pragmatist. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. What's that one for? Ooh! Plate barding armor and plate mail. That's not useful to me. I am making neither cav nor infantry right now. Alright, castle is up. We can start adding in some longbowmen, but before I do that, I would like to get yeomen. That's going to be pretty nifty. There we go. No! Looks like they don't have murder holes. So, in due time, we should be fine. Masonry. Best tech ever. So, Gloucester is down there. Oh, and they're only in feudal age, actually. Yeah, they're mega plebs. Hey, get him. Almost done. There we go. Okay, let's go over to Gloucester. Yeah, Gloucester. Looks like their kennel was not worth very much. Oh yeah, the relic. I forgot about that. Let's go get it. So the Welsh have a castle there, and a town center there. Is Cyan, like, actually doing anything? I think they are. I think now that we've escaped from them, we can select them as one of our enemies. Oh, the Welsh are also still only... Oh, that is a large army of feudal age units. Unfortunately, they're just going to kind of break themselves. Where? Oh, I'm all the way over here. Yeah, this is kind of sad, to be honest. Alright, maybe just for Dash, I won't destroy the Welsh, and we'll go after, Hereford. Hereford? Thereford? Over Thereford? Let's drop another castle over here. Keep on chucking. Chucking? Chugging. Go grab that guy. Oh, there's another relic over here. That will be handy. Boop. Yeah, it seems like the main army of blue was over here. Oh, here's Kenilworth. I didn't realize their town was so so small in stature. All right, here's Orange. Now we can use the power of Britons, guys. I mean, they're feudal age units anyway, and we're fully upgraded castle age units. Yeah. Got the relic back. Let's go get this one. Well, that was fairly one-sided. And our score is quite high. Is there some safe gold nearby? Also, definitely, guys, in the comments, if I miss anything in the scenario, I mean, I'm going to try and do everything, but, you know, there will likely be some stuff here and there that I miss. Definitely let me and everyone else know. Oh, these rams are so slow. It's almost like they're the single slowest unit in the game. Which they are. Anyway, we'll start prepping our attack on Hereford. That works. Like, there's a chance we'll win before Simon de Montfort's army arrives. So if that happens, then you guys can let me know in the comments. Get him! Honestly, we don't need you. Let's get a ramming. Mandatum? Ah, hello there. Normans. The normie Normans. Okay. Gloucester? It's definitely not Gloucester. Look at these sergeants. It's the new Sicilian, I mean Norman unique unit, or whatever. Again, I still think it's weird that they essentially... The Sicilians are essentially just the Normans and the various Norman holdings. Their campaign's called the Hautevils. But they're still called Sicilians. I guess they made it like they didn't want to have two French civs, but I mean, that's kind of what the whole DLC, right? English and French. The BFFs of Western Europe. Yeah, these sergeant guys, it's kind of like they're half Huskarls, half Teutonic Knights, but they don't have a ton of attack or HP. So it's like they have a lot of armor, but it's not... They have above average, but not insane melee armor and pierce armor. They have this, like, for instance, they have the same pierce armor as an Eagle Warrior, and I believe they're the first unit in the game that has a base 3 melee armor. Also, you can make them in Feudal Age, and they can build donjons. We don't need this many villagers. Need rams! Oh, we never found the town center in here. Oh, no, because, the castle. So they have a town center and a castle. Does that mean we have to destroy both? I would assume that's what it means. Oh, 649 stone feels bad, man. Anyway, let's drop a castle in their face. Get more and more longbowmen. But we'll still check out the maps once we win. But if you want to win, I guess, in the easiest possible way, I would just recommend going after green and then the two Feudal Age enemies. Oh no! Ripperino. They're still not actually killing our main army. Because we got lots of ranged units, man. Oh, we should take down the tower that we could have escaped that from, but didn't because we're just bosses like that. We'll also go in the main way because that's faster. Oh, we're gonna make lots and lots of archers in this scenario, or campaign. Well, we did in this scenario, to be fair. Fight! Oh, I accidentally garrisoned the ram, whoops. Take down that castle that imprisoned me. Oh, no, 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 that tower's going down. We have to have all of the poetic justice. But yeah, I mean, this was a nice little introductory scenario. I like how you have sort of 3 different routes in the beginning, but I think it would be cool if there was... And you guys can let me know if this is the case in the comments. If there was like an advantage or disadvantage to each of the escape routes. Because it just seems like you could get like a transport ship here and then just sail over here. You could hop out of that tower on the other side and just walk around. Or you could go the super hard way that I took because I'm stubborn. Ooh, we should also go for like tower pushes in this campaign. That'd be fun. With her 8+9 damage towers. Garrison them with longbow. Men. Anyway, I think we win as soon as we destroy this castle. Unless they have something else, which I don't think so. And...
Hereford submit, you say? Let us see if they can fight treacherous barons.
To shreds, you say?
The rebel forces fall like grain to the side. With their forces in disarray, the rest will be compelled to fall before me and beg for mercy.
Huzzah! Let me turn up the volume again so we can hear the outro clearly.
Like his Norman ancestors, Gilbert de Clare was a shrewd opportunist. Initially a commander in the rebel army, he keenly sensed its divisions and saw that he could further his own ambitions by defecting to Edward. My father moved with alarming speed. Worcester and Gloucester, Gilbert's family seat, were seized without delay. After a string of further victories, he compelled the leaderless and battered rebel forces to capitulate. Known by many as Longshanks, Edward was feared for his imposing stature and foul temper. While Henry was restored to the throne, all were well aware that Edward was now the true power behind it.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is a nice little introductory scenario. Super good KD, obviously. The baronial forces definitely got us early on, 132 largest army. And yeah, you can see we had the 4 main enemies here. Ooh. They got 7,500 resources attributed to them. Oh, these guys actually advanced to the Castle Age at some point. Anyway, let's check out the map. So this is where we started and ended up taking them down. I don't see a ship here, but maybe that disappeared once we got to Worcester. Anyway, here are the Welsh doing their Welsh things. There's another enemy camp over here. Oh, here's Simon de Montfort. Oh, I wonder what happens if you take him out before he even goes to attack you. Oh, I totally would have done that if I knew about it. Orange is sprawling over here to the south. Looks like there's just another random camp over here, and that is about it. So definitely let me know what the Simon de Montfort attack is, and if you guys kill him before the time. So guys, that is going to be it for this scenario. It is number 1 in Edward Longshanks' Vain Ambition. Again, definitely leave a like and subscribe if you are new and or returning, I guess. I don't know. But all of the campaigns will be coming here on this channel, and I will now see you guys next time.